Welcome back to the industry. Are you ready to bridge the gap? Our very own Jeffree Charles takes a flashback with the legendary Charlie Wilson.
He has a mind-blowing voice.
It feels like a lifetime.
And he has made funk more than a household sound.
I'm Jeffree Charles, and today on the industry, we flash back and bridge the gap with the Renaissance man himself, Charlie Wilson.
His voice is a musical gift, and he is best known as the lead singer for the world-renowned Gap Band. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, Charlie Wilson and his brothers Ronnie and Robert had great success and many hits with the Gap Band, like You Dropped the Bomb on Me, Burn Rubber, Why You Wanna Hurt Me, and Outstanding, just to name a few. And after a 10-year break from recording, Uncle Charlie's flying solo with the success of his new solo project, Bridging the Gap.
I used younger demographic writers and producers, connection between to the younger demographics, so I could be able to reach and get another set of fans.
He worked with an array of young, talented artists to include Case, Snoop Dogg, Angie Stone, Mark Nelson, and the Stewart Brothers, who were honored to have the opportunity to work with such a talented musical veteran.
Charlie Wilson, by far, is one of the best vocalists I've ever known.
And I was always like a big fan of his.
His stage presence, his performance is incredible.
And Charlie was equally impressed and enjoyed working with all of the rising stars.
The energy level in every session that I did with each star was a phenomenon. I had a great time. It was awesome.
Charlie is not only bridging the gap with his music, but in his life. He admits that you can get attracted to the monsters in this business.
Because I came into the music business, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and I thought that's where you're supposed to. I thought that was what it was all supposed to be about. Well, my drug abuse was relatively devastating, and alcohol and drug abuse. I mean, it was every single day. However, once I committed and admitted myself that I had a problem, not because my brothers or my sister or my mom or my friends told me to go into a rehabilitation center, but I just had to admit to myself that I did have a problem. I'm definitely clean for 6 years, and I thank God for that.
Charlie, like many fine artists of his time, has proven that he can overcome the obstacles in the business and yet maintains his hit-making ability for both old and new fans alike.
I thank God for he has kept me around for something, and I believe that he has given me the strength and the ability still to do what he gave me the gift to do, and that's to sing. And I feel really good about the whole situation.
With God's gift and guidance, Charlie Wilson is truly outstanding. I'm Jeffree Charles for the Industry Flashback.
Welcome back to the industry. And keeping it in the Philly groove, our very own Jeffree Charles takes a flashback with the bands whose music is timeless, Maze, featuring Frankie Beverly.
Raw soul can easily describe their musical sound and style. Their live performances command your full attention. With 30-plus years under their belt, 30 hit records, Maze featuring Frankie Beverly still has us grooving to the joys and pains of life. I'm Jeffree Charles, and today in the industry, we flash back with Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. It's been 30-plus years, Frank, and the fans just keep coming back for more. Why?
Well, it's really hard to explain, really. It's special in a lot of ways, man. You know, your family, your friends, people you grew up with, and they're there cheering for you. It's just great, man. It's great.
What does Maze represent?
Maze means love, and this band collectively is about love, and that's the message, that's the theme.
What's been your best experience so far?
I would have to say meeting Marvin Gaye, and it seemed like from the time I met him, my whole life changed, All the struggle, within a year or so, we got a deal. Just made me see a lot of things about art that I could do that I thought I couldn't do.
So what do you find different about today's music, Frankie?
The technology has made it so it's easier, but nothing will change what you have to do on stage. Nothing will change. The method in which music is being done now is taking away an element that is human, because you're up there and you're in front of people, and it's a human thing. And that's the difference between what's going on today as opposed to when I came up.
Speaking of the stage, what makes Frankie Beverly and Maze the king of the stage?
You have to develop a craft based on the human experience. I can't thank the fans enough. I think the only way I can really thank the fans the way they should be thanked is through hard work, is through performance, is through showing them that I'm not taking it for granted.
Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. If I had my way.
I've been a Frankie Beverly fan for all my life, Maze fan all my life. And you can tell by the lyrics in his music that he understands life. Oh, yes, he does. And with hits like Back in Stride, We Are One, Happy Feelings, Running Away, Before I Let Go, and Laid Back Girl. This band truly understands life, and their music is a direct reflection that keeps the sounds of bands and soul alive and kicking.
Thank you, Billy! Love you! Love you!
For the Industry Flashback, I'm Jeffree Charles.
I'm Lisa Wu.
And I'm Jeffree Charles, your host for The Industry. And see what all the hype is really about. The Industry, your front row.
Are you supposed to say you heard of what you?
Wait a minute, you're... Okay. It's just like the other one I did.